So today we are going to talk about raising our vibration powerfully, because it's the answer to everything. Whenever I talk to a client, a friend, a person, it's always, we need to raise our vibration and rise above it and think higher thoughts, see higher visions, and hold on to those and take action in alignment with their higher guidance to see that the principles of creation are working to realign a higher order on earth through us. We can't do it if we're all stagnated and feeling crummy. And occasionally I eat sugar. Yesterday I had a big chocolate dense tort, but it brought such joy, such chemicals of endorphins and jubilation. I think my body dealt with it. So again, this water idea, and I'll tell you why it's important. It's not just drinking water and flushing and becoming this light bulb. The more wattage that you hold, the more ability for you to ignite and activate other natural vibrational systems in the physical world that touch everything. And what is that? I live on the Puget Sound, and guess what? Every drop of water in that Puget Sound communicates and moves energetically and vibrationally with all the oceans of the world through the vibrational grid. So once, and we know it's true through quantum field, but once a guru said, or someone said, if a butterfly flaps his wings in Thailand, it moves the entire grid beyond, and different outcomes occur because why? The algorithms. Everything is mathematically connected and moving as an algorithm. So if you are recreating your physical body to express the highest electromagnetic field and holding your high vibration that you can pop through to an interdimensional realm and talk to our spirit helpers, talk to the guides, get the guidance, hold this high vibrational field. And water is a conduit. When I would go to France and Israel, all the different places, even in the United States, Spirit would say, meditate, remove all your thinking, become empty, fill from the top down, and hold the highest vibration possible, because we need to put that vibration through your physical body, which emanates and holds it by your creative consciousness. That's a Mary Magdalene thing. Imaginary creative consciousness in this reality through your actions makes it real. This is not imaginary. If you're holding a high vibration, just like Dr. Emoto says, your thoughts, but we're talking putting our hand in the water. So I would be in Rennes-le-Château in France, do the meditation as told, and go and put my feet in a stream. And that water re-energized and held in an area that held great fear and persecution of the divine feminine, and all of it becomes mitigated. We are circuit breakers and circuit menders to release and heal that which has been negatively tampered and mutated with in the earth grid. So you are the tool and you are the answer. And I know I'm human too, obviously very human, because this last year, or the pandemic, I started having lots of whipped cream, lots of this, lots of that, and I started feeling bad. So I went to a practitioner. He said, you're not feeling bad, but you're doing poorly. So I went on all of these herbs, drinking a lot more water, and I can see that my skin, I feel more luminous. So it's teacher, do what you are actually teaching. So I'm reminding myself as I'm speaking to you, get your body in a beautiful, high vibration because you lose the brain fog and you can come to a place of balance and clarity so much easier if your body is flushed by water. Okay? So, another way to use water is simply actually, you're blessing the planet in water. If you're holding a high vibration and you are drinking water, as it comes out of your body, it has your high vibrational skin cells, it has your thoughts, it has your energy field in it. But if you've been eating terrible foods and your body has to detox the negative thoughts, you're drinking that water and you're releasing that into the environment. At this particular time, really, when I woke up this morning, the idea was don't work on today what's not working. Sometimes we work on family members, we work on our bodies having an illness. At this point, we really need to hold the field of not engaging and no negative thought, because a negative thought crushes and releases the higher vibrational field that you are anchoring in the exact 0 point of the grid of where you are residing. Okay? So we have Arinda, we have Federal Way, we have Jessica in California. She just snuck in the door there. I let her in the waiting room. And we have Katie Ketchum there, Sonoma County. And you're in service. You're a gatekeeper for the vibration of heaven to come down here. You're this, last week we talked about an hourglass, an hourglass. Your job is to open this up and to let the rain, free reign of the energy, the bathing, high vibrational field of heaven come through you and implant it in the earth. And just by being here is enough. But you make it even sweeter if you're speaking words of truth, you're writing words of truth, you're painting the energy of divine alignment. And then when you take your body and you go stand out in the Puget Sound mud or water, electromagnetic, if you could see it, and you will see it if you're holding a vibrational field of 732, it's amazing. It's much busier on this highway, especially if you're near a vortex. You will start seeing interdimensional travelers. You'll see your own guides who are just standing there, tapping their foot patiently for you to stop thinking about your problems and thinking about your to-do list and to do what you were born to do, what you're meant to do, what your operational manual is not conscious. So we have these every week meditations to come to a recommitment, an activation of our energy fields, and conscious meeting the other, I'm going to say women holding the feminine energy, because that's what's short on this planet. We're amplifying that energy, and we are significantly altering better, higher outcomes for Earth and her people. And the good part is we get to feel great. We get to feel energized. We get to know everything. We get to travel places. There is nothing outside of your realm. I shouldn't say nothing, because we all have a certain consciousness with certain parameters of ability. But if you're on this call, you are one of the multifaceted, gifted ones. And I am here to help you unveil exactly who you are. Speaking of, this is a painting, again, that I did through spirit. And this is the earth behind her. See the blue and the green. And she is taking her place, saying, I give, I surrender. I will be this light. So she is lighting up her body. She's acknowledging the pain and density of the world, but she is in a neutral, calm way. She is not in distress. And the thoughts, these are her thoughts. Do you know? Your thoughts go into the grid and they find other negative thoughts and get bigger and snowball and create hate groups, create this shooting. We can't afford a negative thought because you would be sending dark sulcuses to find more other thoughts. That it's like glue, and it's very easy to happen right now with the divisiveness in our country. But as I had a talk with a very wise woman the other day who's on this call, people have already chosen essentially their soul where to go. So we're here as way showers, encouragers, and inspirers for those whose soul chose to go. They say the meek shall inherit the earth. People with good intentions are still a little muddled, little confused. But even that door will close before long. Everyone has a responsibility to learn to harness their consciousness and their energy field, and the divine plan is taking a little bit longer. So we are going to raise our vibrations today and try to pop through some realms, but I want to show you one thing first before we do. As I said, everything is algorithms and mathematically. It's a divine father focused organizational system on earth, but it is spirit, the feminine, the placeholders, the physical that make it worth living at all. So that's really in a nutshell. But I just want to talk about vibration for a moment. Just to give you an idea, here is a vibrational grid that shows the universal core and center is 1 gigahertz. 1000 hertz relates to the radiation around and past the core of the Milky Way. Here on Earth, people in fear vibrate 200-ish. It is so low. And that science maxes out at 400. Why? Because the absolute truths are above the logical mind, and science is grounded in logic. So the 700 to 800 realms is where we pop through. However, I'm looking for a certain chart. You must go to the 0 point of no thoughts to go into the super highway of vibration, because human thoughts keep you tied into like a cul-de-sac. You keep going in circles with the thoughts. You have to go to 0 point. On that 0 point highway, then you can access going up into the higher states of consciousness. I guess I kind of explained it, so it doesn't matter. I don't have it dog-eared, but this is the book where I've learned how multi-universes work, the divine plan, now and beyond 2250, tells us who we are, our team, and sets you on the right path. Okay, so we are going to do a very powerful meditation now. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're muted in case, any sounds might pop out of your environment. Go ahead and shut your eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. For it is truly time to come to terms with the absolute core essence, beingness, of owning it and being it. It is time to let the heavy clothes of personality and ego-driven stories, let it go. For the weight of it is too much for you to move forward. So we ask and intend to set this sacred space, and we call in divine beings to assist us who have gone through this same process. This is an initiation, coronation, an allowance of your divine core essence to be the dominant vibrational pattern, overriding all previous electromagnetic configurations within your being. We ask and intend that this feels safe, that it is right on time for you here today, and to remember the joy, the release, the power, the good power, the good fairy power, the Glenda the good witch power that awaits your full awakening and owning your gifts now. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. So all of our spirit guides are surrounding us. We are in a beautiful geometric structure. We remove all energies that do not belong in our own energetic field. Any hitchhiking energies, and we demand that only energies of the highest light be within and without our immediate energy field now. We are protected by a divine team. We have commanded that all energies that do not belong to our core essence are vaporized and removed from our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual space now. We ask and intend that we feel perfectly grounded in our physical body and awake and safe as we release our thoughts. We imagine a pool of thoughts settling, calming, the waters smoothing. We ask and intend to bring our mental energy center to the 0 point now. Nice deep breath. Notice that you are still safely and calmly relaxed in your physical body. You are enjoying the nothingness and the peace. We ask that the Creator stir up a beautiful, beautiful frequency bucket of essence that is just right for you. One that will take you into that final big step. The breath of God is being poured into this colorful, alive, sparkling bucket of remedial realigning. This fluid knows you before you were even a thought in the universe. It knows exactly what your body, your mind needs right now. So this essence is being poured down from Creator Source, and it is coming down and is forming a beautiful ball over the top of your head. It has the answers, the peace, the healing, allowing you to let go of the old tired stories. So on this next breath, take a nice deep breath and let out any old resistance. And allow this ball of light to begin to sink down into your crown chakra, nestling into your crown chakra. And now your body is drawing it in. It is soaking it up into your skull, into your brain. It is realigning your neurocircuitry with a fine-tooth comb. And you are just allowing for your brain to be reset to peace, calm, and a higher frequency of receivership of truth, all that you are needing. You are soaking it up and it is going into your bloodstream, into every nerve. It is specifically, especially being absorbed by your throat chakra. It is replacing any patterns of holding, of any inserts of interference of any lifetime. And all the energies in your body are being recircuited of wholeness, completeness, enlivened with the highest divine vibration profile that is appropriate for you in this moment, so that you are a radio receiver, a satellite of light, in service. But you are soaking it up through your heart, and your heart is rejoicing, and your lungs are releasing and refilling with a levity, a gold and silver light that is luminous, and it is undulating through all of your organs, and you are feeling your body receive it as if it's the most natural thing, and that you are ready and you're just allowing. Another deep breath and soak it up into your liver, your stomach, your hips, and let it run down your legs and feel that it has an enlivened, silvery, a beautiful, calm electromagnetic rewiring specific to your axiotonal patterning in this body with this divine oversoul, all being woven together by the angelic realms and spiritual masters. You are receiving all that you need in this moment. And as you are filling, you are remembering this feeling. As your body is feeling, see your connectedness with the grid and see how, without your being connected in this spot, it is an empty space. The spark plug is missing without you. So we ask and intend that we vow to commit to hold the space in the grid, to enliven with our highest vibration to the highest degree, to align our thoughts with the reason we are here, and to keep our thinking in a positive realm, to stay out of the confusion. There is no confusion if you are holding this vibrational field. It's what your heart has been seeking. You are doing it, and your job is to hold it. So in your mind, in your own words, if you are choosing to make this full, final commitment as a human being to operate in a high vibrational state, in your own words, command your body, your heart, and specifically your mind to hold your space in the grid by holding the highest vibrational field that you can. And you know what that entails. Flushing and clearing and purifying your physical body. Opening to source and filling with it. And then hearing and seeing the best possible sharing paths for you. Simply as putting your hand in the bay or creating a beautiful musical so people won't be frightened when divine beings like us start glowing. And new things are happening on earth. We're holding the sanity, the sanctity, the sacred space that helps not just ourselves, but all other people feel safe with God's presence on earth profoundly and permanently through you now. That little bell was perfect. They say a bell rings when an angel gets their wings. So continue to let this work through your muscles, your tendons, and your bones. And now I'm going to play the bowl for just a moment and just have a nice talk with your higher self, any interdimensional beings, and use this time powerfully and wisely as you choose. I am hearing the words, welcome home. This is a transitional time for Earth, and your very beingness is the transition. As it was prophesied, there will be no more aloneness, for the people will reach out from their souls and their hearts, and their visions will be of unity, truth, and order. The ways of mankind will become the ways of the angels, and there will be the coming together of all ages in one moment. And the learnings will at last be clear. The people shall rejoice and dance within, and all the kingdoms shall rise together, as if from the midst of the dreams of humanity, and forge a union with the divine. And you women here today will show them how. You will model. And your presence will allow them to see that it's real, that it's possible. And you will show them how you did it. Then all the knowledge and all the words of learning will be reborn into the awareness, and all will be understood. The questions will be answered and the meanings known through you. There will be among all the people the peace of 1,000,000 years of dreaming, and it will come to pass, and there will be no separation as the people rise together, young and old, female and male, and there will be equality. And all nations shall be as stars shining from the same sky, with the same intention to light the way for mankind. The days shall number years and millenniums, and it will come to pass that these moments are the same and simultaneous as all beings take their place in the divine grid, which you are fixing the broken parts in this moment. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and feel your vibrational system going into these new, even higher realms. Take a deep breath. And in the next few moments, we ask that all of this be assimilated gently and safely into all of your systems, and that you have anchored in this Christed consciousness with the headquarters and focus in your heart. It is done, it is done, it is done. So imagine, as this is all stabilizing in its own timing for each person, usually about 3 days, really settles in from the etheric into the physical. Imagine that you have a golden resilient bubble all around your energy field, and everything bounces off, and you are holding this beautiful, beautiful space. I'm going to stop the recording now, and then we'll have a little community chat. take your time very gently to come out. Or if you'd like just to go lay down and rest, if that's the highest service for your systems, I invite you to do that too. I'm Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light Healing Arts, and thanks for being part of the team.